Well, hello, welcome to our fifth group video. We're going to show you how the migrants in Serbia were in 2015 and what they thought about the situation and how the social media thought about they were doing. So first, we're going to put you in the situation. October 2015. Migrants walk near a border between Serbia and Croatia, near the village of Berkasovo. Many migrants from the Middle East, Asia, and Africa expressed disappointment and bewilderment because they were being told when they began their journeys in Turkey that the hard part would end once they reached the European Union, countries like Croatia and Slovenia.
Among thousands of migrants that leave their continent, most of the migrant groups come from Asia, the Middle East, and Africa to start the journey that will define their lives. Each group of immigrants is like a family, and despite their differences and issues that they face in their country, like poverty and violence, they all have the same goal: to enter the European Union countries in order to have a better protection and economic opportunities.
Well, now we know what is happening. We are going to see the different perspectives that the people that were involved thought. First, the first image is the perspective of a collective, all the migrants that were involved in this situation. This images is a perspective of how does the floor, does the land were after the migrant people walked into that land. The third one shows how the older migrants were in the situation. Um, they were exhausted because of the situation they lived. Now in the fourth, we can see how the children were were thinking that there is no playground, there is no toys, there is just garbage and and unexpected future. So it is very sad. The fifth one, we can see the police that were not very uh, very friendly with the migrants because they were like, "Guy, yeah, stop it. We don't want you." So it's sad. It's sad. The sixth is how families with babies, with children were walking, were like thinking that, "Come on, I have a baby. How can I be walking to this situation? Is very hard." The seventh is how the people were because if you are trying to immigrate to another country, you cannot take all your stuff, your clothes, so you have nothing basically. So this is how you can see a perspective of that. The eighth is how the eighth perspective, because they were helping migrants, they with medicines, with water, they were helping the the migrants. And the last one, we can see how the police were like, "Come on, we don't want to be with us, we won't help you." But this is not the last one. The last one is the one that says no more war. It's a perspective of a exhausted community because of war. That's the last perspective we are going to present to you. So now, what do you think?
Now that you're aware of this situation in Serbia, do you think that the European Union authorities should allow the entrance of these migration waves? Is migration a disease for the development of a first world country?
Put your comments down. We're going to see them and we're going to answer them later. Be careful. Just precise questions because we want to tell how the situation is. We're going to illustrate you. Thank you for everything.